In this little project, we try to play Flesh and Blood from scratch, where we build a deck while having the enjoyment of pulling cards from the different kind of packs, or from trading with other fellow heroes to get a top with our deck from skirmisher events or any other tier 2 events. Will we rise in flames or do we get the fall from the pits? You guys are watching Sink in Blood.
So what's up guys, it's your boy Stylus, and today, like I said in the intro, this will be the first box out of 4. I need to cut this in different days and stuff like that, because the reason is I don't have time right now, but I will be going to work, and so this means I will go open this box right now, and then I will open the other boxes on the other episodes. It will be a little bit of a mix between cutting and stuff like that, but you will also see a different change, maybe because working clothes and stuff like that for me. But yeah, this is at first, and this will be the starting point of how we are going to get a series done. We will start with this box, and this box will lead us to many more boxes until we finally achieve our goal. And this also verifies how my drafting will be and how I go from many steps behind of it. And yeah, this will decide how much I will be at progressing as a new player and also learn more into the game. And yeah, I guess we should start it up. So the first box in Outsiders. Little disclaimer, this is a German box of Outsiders, by the way. Since I am the person who has as a secondary language German. And also the thing is, I don't know how it represents with the printings and stuff like that because of the recent news of the legendary pulls for the rainbows and stuff like that. And yeah, so let me just grab the whole booklet out of it, even if they don't want me to. The first main set outside of Dynasty, which I really got into the game. For the people which don't know, I started from Dynasty, where Assassin was a thing, and Assassin was also the first class I ever played in Flesh and Blood. Like, there was no other class which I really like to play. And yeah, let's see what we got for the first booster. Got code starter, and there we have the tokens. I will just leave the tokens over here. Let me sort out the rares, because I think the rares will be the more key pieces what we will get into the box. Just put the comments all over here, because most of the rares and majestics, they will focus on how we are going to build. Oh, and actually revealing the code file, which wasn't intentional. Okay, so we didn't got a good code file, but it goes to the collection, so that is still a thing what I will take. But at least we got the code foil. So the code foil is the tunic, which is actually pretty decent, to be honest. For now, it is still a good equipment which gives us a resource if we don't have a hand. So this one might be handy, and it's a rarity upgrade in that case, because I guess I will get it for sure. So let's see what the next pack brings us. We already saw some of the, and we got the first majestic. I see, and we got a bauble. We got the first majestic. I believe it's in English called Knives Out. So Knives Out is actually pretty handy. And we also got pinwheel kicks and humbles, which are all pretty fine. So for the first Majestic, Knives Out, a Ninja and Assassin one. Could be interesting to see where it will be leading us. For now, we have a lot of different cards to get. Line. Got 3 rares in this deck. Interesting. Worth, Bloodrot, and Bond of Ancestry. I also playtested. I also had a draft on my locals where it was sad, where I sadly didn't win for the Yuzuri cold one. I would have loved to get that one, but yeah, that is how it is. I didn't draft that good on the sealed, so can happen. And there we go. We only have 1 rare and the Rainbow Fall. That is fine by me. I don't expect like a legendary or something for the first box because it is more interesting that way. Because most of the times it depends on what the legendary will pull us out. Maybe get some good upgrades. Rare between a common, I see. That's how you guys want to do it. Then there we go. There we have another equipment, which could be interesting, and then we have the frailty arrow. Also pretty decent. And I also just got from my LGS right now, where we had Armory Blitz event. And I got the dubs. Oh, we have the dojo. I see. That's the second. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. So these drafts right now, they are more ninja specific because I already saw like 1 or 2 bonds of ancestry, which could be interesting for a starting point. Then we have a trap, and we have search, and nothing into it. It would be really, really interesting how 1 box will lead us to a blitz, to the first blitz that we will ever pile. Because this could be very interesting. Then we have a gust wave, that is pretty good if we want to go the ninja route. Let's see. Gate, then Death Touch. Death Touch is really, really good card, which you shouldn't miss out because Death Touch saw even play in the recent event right now. Let's see what we got. Combo, combo, and the sneak attack. And let's pull these tokens over here. So for the building of this series, and I can use any token I want, but if it's like a common or something like that, I need to pull it to even consider playing it. Like if I get a weapon from the common slot, then I might need to hit. Then we have to like if we can say, oh, we have the pirates in foil. I see. Like if I say I want to go into a very interesting route of Azaria, and I really want Snapdragons for any reason, I need to pull the Snapdragons to even consider playing it in there. Like if I don't have a Snapdragons, then it is kind of a bummer. But that is how the series will function. So I need actually to pull 1 Snapdragons if I consider. We have Stab Wound. And the Rainbow Foil of Bond of Ancestry Blue. Actually, really good pulls. Like, This is really going into a ninja or assassin pile. Like, I put at least one Rack Havoc, a Death Touch, and I think the Death Touch was even a red one. I'm being honest, right? Should be somewhere down there. We will go pile it up after that. Revenus. Yes. Yes. There's nothing else, just you. Yes, I see. But yeah, what is the goal of the series? The goal of the series is learning more into the deck, into the drafting and playing with the cards, how to draft and how to build your deck. That is the primary reason. And the secondary reason is how I want to, with just pulling the cards and trading the cards to try to win like a calling or to even get a qualification for Worlds. Or like having a big hit. And we got nothing. Mask of Many Faces is very interesting to have. Like we can use it if we want to go for a capital line, which might be a pretty big choice of how I see how the cards would look. So let's see. Oh, Black Spread. Black Spread is actually pretty good. Holy shit. Didn't expect that one. Black Spread can be really, really nasty. Yeah, this can be a really, really good card if I want to go for an assassin route. Like for now, we need to consider having a blitz route. So this means we will go a little bit more into the blitz series. And for me, I have a small locus, so this means I don't have like 3 to 4 rounds where I play like at least 2 rounds, and also a little bit of bonus games, which I will most likely do. Will be also coming into the series and stuff like that, and then there will be like discussions how the deck how was the deck and which cards can we improve from our current pile. So there's like a lot to talk about. Like Death Touch, pretty good. There we have a Spin Wheel Kick, pretty good. Like the common rainbows, they don't interest me that much. Except if I don't have that many copies of a certain one, then it might be a rarity bump. Another Death Touch and ooh, a Banshee specialty. That is maybe an option to play Banshee. But in regular Blitz, Banshee isn't that well, due to the reason that the better option is, of course, to go for Katsu. Banshee is more like a draft. Maybe with the new cards here, Banshee might get a pretty good thing. But outside of playtesting, we need to check it out also. Oh wait, oh fuck, wait, this was the cold one? I didn't saw it from my lightning. Holy shit. Oh wait, we pulled the double cold foil. Wait, what? Is this even legal? Okay. Actually pulling 2 cold foils, very interesting. Having 2 cold foils, let me check that one out. So that is actually trade bait in my case. That is actually interesting, to be honest. Having 2 cold foils is pretty nice. It's a pretty decent bait because they're like a few euros. So it's still a pretty decent trade bait. I actually need to check if I didn't miss any other. Oh my god.
Yo, we pulled the rainbow foil dishonest. Let's fucking go. We pulled the rainbow foil. Damn. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. So I guess we know which route we will go. If we pull like some other good things, then we know certain which route we can go. Some rares I really want to hope we can get. But yeah, so we put like 6 majestic. I think that's the usual rate up. Correct. But yeah, let's see. That's the last pack of the set. Or I mean from this box. Let's see how we do. The Death Touch, we have another recoil. Yeah. That is it for the box. That is the first pulls, and actually from the looks of it, this was a heavy ninja pull. Holy. So we will go into building and stuff like that. So I will catch you up guys soon when I have the deck, when I finish the deck. And then we will go to the next scene where we will start playing with the drafted. Then we can talk about how good it is in the actual gaming. But yeah, see you guys later. So guys, here is our 2 blitz decks we got for this week. So the thing is, I wanted to not have one choice, but I wanted to have 2 choices to play with, because how the first box was for us is what, like, you had like good creativity of how you want to play the deck and stuff like that. So I want to utilize of how good we actually pulled. So these are the 2 decks I created with. And yeah, let's just get into it. So these are our equipments where we have like swappable gears for the events, or for the blitz events. For Katsu, I didn't want to focus that long because Katsu would be my first choice to pick with. And yeah, so for the equipment, it all depends on the matchup. Like, we are heavily vulnerable against arcane damage because we don't have any null runes. So that is one thing to keep in mind, and maybe for later, if we get like actual trades, we might try to get some null runes and stuff like that. And maybe also some cheats as well, to even have more room with Katsu. So for the main deck of Katsu, we have 5 Surging Strikes, 2 red, 2 yellow, 1 blue. Surging Strike, there is no better thing to say, is that is our best combo line you can ever have, or even a combo starter. That is a mandatory we want to have. Then we play 5 Descent Gustwave. Descent Gustwave is a pretty good free tool to even get into your Surging Strikes, because this one allows you to have like more combos, and it attacks for 5 with red, or like at max at blue at attack for 3. Wish I had one more yellow, like in the one more blue for Surging Strike, then it would have been more consistent. Then we have 3 Bond of Ancestry. Bond of Ancestry, that is the card which I will be hunting if I want to go more into the Katsu route a lot, because I hope I get in the next box some more Bond of Ancestry, because this is the most crucial card we ever need for this deck. Then we have the Dishonored. Dishonored, nothing much to say, it's the best card we have for Katsu right now. That is why we play the Surging Strike line, to even get the combo. For the people which don't know, if Bond of Ancestry is the last attack, it gets +2, so it attacks for 4. And if it hits while you have Surging Strike, Descent Gustwave, Bond of Ancestry on the field, it will be until end of the game. Your opponent will lose his ability, hero ability. Then we have the 5 head jabs. There I'm missing one red, which is kinda sad because this is one of our best 0 drops we can ever pull out. And also with the combo we have double hit, which is just actually my pitch target for 80% of the time to get Kodachis, and if I get like the head jab into double hit or double punch, then maybe I can do something, but it might depend on how I want to play it later, because I still need to play test it. Then for the next line, that is the third line, we have the Wind Twister line. We have 6 of them because it is still at least a 2 to 4 attack, or even an on hit with 1 to 3, which is still also a decent combo line, and it also is pretty good if you combine it with a Surging Strike where you need to force your opponent to block for 6. And with the Twin Twisters we have the kicks, which is just in my eyes a 0 pitch because I think everybody will block this for sure. Then we have the Be Like Waters, missing only one. Hopefully in the next box we get the red one, so that we have more consistency with the Be Like Water for the Surging Strike lines. Then we actually play 2 Counter Fight, due to the reason that in Blitz I want to finish as fast as possible, and this is a good card to finish somebody. And then we play 4 Seeker Horizon, 2 blue, 2 red. The blue one is just for the Kodachi line, and the red one is just the 4 attack, which is a 2 card hand or 1 card equipment block, which is still pretty good to force some numbers. That is it for the Katsu deck. Then we go for the Yuzuri line, where we play 1 Yuzuri with 2 Spider-Bites, and of course the common equipment we have on the other one, except for the assassin ones. That it's regular. And then we go for the next line. We have 6 Isolate actually. That is why we actually built Yuzuri, because Isolate is such a disgusting card and it's always good to see it. Then we have 3 Death Touch, 2 red and a blue. I actually put 3 red, so this is actually pretty good if I get like for the next box maybe some more Death Touch for yellow and blue, so that I don't need the red, but I can trade the reds if I pull any. Then I have Chaos Wreck, which is still a pretty decent card against our little boy. Then we have a Humble. We only pulled 1 red Humble, which is still decent. Then we also have 2 Sneak Attacks in red. Then we have Backstab, 1 of each. Sadly, I only put each of them 1. I would love to have more because Backstab is still a pretty good stealth card in itself. Then we have the reactions, we have the Blood Rod and the Frailty. No need to ask why. Then we have 4 Wither, 2 blue and 2 red. This one gives you the Frailty tokens. Then we have 4 Infects, which are 2 red and 2 blue. This one gives you Blood Rod. And then we have 3 Cicades, which gives you Inertia. Then for other reactions, we have the Razor Sharp, and also we have the Backstab and the Plague Threat. Then we have two Ravenous to cut to the chase, and one Mine Boy. And for the last two spots, I actually thought about it a lot. And I will put two Frailty Traps. Due to the reason that there's many buff cards currently in the meta, and this is a pretty good card against anything. Like this one against like any deck which is based around the arsenal and attacks normally. I can play this, put it in here. Like this is just a good ranger counter, at least. Play against like Azalea or Riptide. It's a pretty good card. And yeah, these are actually my two deck choices for this week. And we will see how it will turn out, and we will see you later. You guys heard it. So this is the current start of the deck. First of all, we can only do Blitz for now, due to the reason that our card pool isn't that high to even build a fairly decent classic constructed deck. We will wait for having a second box, most likely, to either choose which direction we want to go from. And also you heard it most likely from the deck lit, where I showed deck, that I didn't got any gameplay footage due to the reason where we went in Germany. There was actually no Flesh and Blood events, because we were going for a Vanguard event in Germany, which was the BSF Springfest. And there was sadly no Flesh and Blood community whatsoever. So I will try to get at least one gameplay for the next episode, and also discuss a little bit more how I wanna do the builds and stuff. Hope you guys keep up with the series, and I hope you guys enjoy the series. If there is anything you want to let me know, or give me some advice, or wanna suggest some ideas for the series, please hit it up on the comments, and we can have a very smooth talk with it. Or maybe also these suggestions will also come with. And with nothing at all, hope you like the series. Share it with your friends, or any new player which really wants to get into Flesh of Blood and doesn't know how a decent starting point is from deck building and stuff like that, which will be entering more into the next episode, I can guarantee. Have a nice day, and see you on the next episode. Bye bye.